The issue has mobilized Iran's diaspora in Toronto and around the world. Here, they support Ottawa's new sanctions, but say Iran's leadership needs to be hit harder.
What we would like to see is for that to expand to include the entire organization and for it to be placed on the terror list.
A crackdown on Iran in response to the crackdown in Iran, where protesters remain defiant.
This is a one-way road for us because if this settles, if the dust settles and we stop protesting, they are going to kill even more of us.
Anger echoes through Tehran's Sharif University and on the streets, where security forces are quick to strike back, even at those just taking their picture. More than 130 have died in the past 2 weeks of protests, sparked by the death of a 22-year-old woman after she was arrested by Iran's so-called morality police. Mahsa Amini was accused of not wearing her hijab properly. Iran's supreme leader says her death was a bitter incident that deeply broke his heart. Still, he blames what he calls U.S.-backed rioters for attacking the police and his government, a signal for many that the crackdown will only intensify. The protests have been powerful because they also express Iran's middle-class anger over economic pressures. But it's likely not enough to bring down the regime, so long as security forces remain loyal.
That's always the critical element. I had to pick one. Are the police and the army willing to fire on their own people? In some countries, they are not, and that's where revolutions succeed. In other countries, they are.
In Iran, the shooting and the protests continue. Sasha Petrusik, CBC News, Toronto.